Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is not an unboxing. I'm just showing you the box. I bought a Depstech DS300 borescope, or endoscope, I guess they call it, professional industrial endoscope off of Amazon at the recommendation of another YouTuber. Most of you have probably heard of Chicanik. I think she's down in Alabama, but she uses these, and it was a pretty good deal a couple months ago. So I think I got this for 36 bucks after the discount. So I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to open it up here. You can see what's in the box, and then we're going to try it out on a couple of different things. So standard plastic packaging inside. What's in the bottom? I've got a USB cable. I've got a little thing for, what is this accessories, a small round ball for the light. Don't know what those are for. More little probe tip type things, and somewhat of a user's manual. That's enough of that. Sorry, I'm bouncing the camera around. But the scope itself, fairly small. I don't know. Let's see here. The TF card has been inserted into the screen display, so we're good there. I don't know if I have to charge it up or not. I don't know how to run it. So what I'm going to do is take a quick look at the user's manual, and then I'm going to go pull a plug out of a lawnmower or a snowblower or something, and we'll see how it works. Okay, before we put this thing inside of a motor, I did a couple of really quick looks through the book. This little light thing is for if you stick it inside of a pipe, then it will slide along real nicely and won't be sliding along with the edge of the camera, scraping the pipe. These are a bunch of little things you plug on the front. There's one with them, a couple with magnets, so you can see at different angles and things like that inside. And that's, of course, the power cable. It's pretty simple to work. You just turn it on. I've already gone in and set the time. It comes up with a nice little color display. I guess I had forgotten it was color, but that's nice. It comes up with a picture of the manual. However, it's upside down, so this little button right here flips it around so you can see the top on the screen. You might not be able to see that too well, but there's a pretty intuitive little menu, OK or start for recording. There's a button up here that says if you push this once and it starts the video, or you can push this one to take a quick snapshot. So it's got the embedded time down on the bottom, time and date. So today is March 16th. And let's go see how this thing works inside a, I think I'm going to take a look at that old snapper. I did get that fixed, by the way. So I found out I had a valve clearance issue, and I took that. I'm not going to do another show video on it. It was too quick. Pulled the valves out and ground them down, clearance them a bit. Runs like a charm. Doesn't have great compression. It starts really easily, so it's good to go out the door, but I could probably use a set of rings in it, but I'm not going to do that. I think the compression was up to 40 psi, which isn't too bad for a 40-year-old mower. But let's go take a look inside the bore on that one, and maybe on a couple other things, and see what we can see. Actually, I think I'm going to also, so depending on which one you see, I think I'm going to run the scope into my GPX engine here. That's a two-stroke, so I'm going to have to worry about valve clearance, but we'll be able to see the intake and output ports and things like that. So we'll play with it a little bit and see what we show. Thanks. Okay, I am recording on the Depstech device, and you're probably not going to be able to see it here. So these are the intake ports. It looks like there's a little scoring in this piston, but I don't think there is. I've had this apart. I think those are just light abrasion marks. I don't think there's anything too deep there, but I haven't had this apart for a long time. I will be looking at it again here in the future. There, down here, you can see at the bottom, the big hole is the way over ported exhaust port, and then it looks like more intake on that side. On cylinder number one, I'll go down a little closer. The pistons don't look too great on top of here. They're not burnt, there's no holes in them, but they're not super flat. So this has not run in many, many years. I've never had it running, and I bought it probably in 2005, 6, 7 someplace from a friend of mine up at Princeburg, Minnesota at a swap meet. So the camera's got some pretty good resolution. I'm gonna have to play with it to see what else I can see with it, but for now I think it's good here. This is a straight It's a straight camera. It doesn't have the automatic turn. I think some of those little clip-on things will allow you to see in. So if you're working like on a flathead and you got flathead rigs and the valves are over here coming up out of the cylinder, you'd be able to look sideways and see them opening and closing. But I'll see what I can find on that when I move on to the next one. So that's it for the sled for now. All right, this is a Toro I picked up on the side of the road. Came home. It was the guy who had it was, let's say he was not familiar with lawnmower maintenance, and he had filled the oil cap up here on the top. You can't really see it there. Sorry about that. He had filled it right to the brim, so the thing was hydro-locked. And I've taken everything out and drained it and put new oil in. He had fresh, clean oil in it, but it was way to the top, so I dumped it out. And let's take a look inside the bore and see what this one looks like. I can't really get it in shot in view of the camera, so let me do this. I'll watch it and then should put it back on. So, oh, it's nasty in there. Holy cow! Let me get a better shot here. You can see it. I'll put some video that I capture in there too. Let me turn that on so I'm capturing the video. Going in, looking at the side, it is very dirty, very black. I'm going to pull it over a little bit and move the piston down. And hit the record button with my finger. So there we go. Now it's on. Go in. Oh, I didn't move. I probably came all the way around again. But you can see in there how much carbon's in here. It is just black. Looking out to the side. I'll get a few better views here if I can. Yeah, I'll see if I can pull it down a little bit more. Still pretty black. You can see in the center of that little ring. Unfortunately, my GoPro batteries are dying really fast out here today. I didn't have them fully charged up, and I'm going down 10% a minute here. So this will be a short video. Sorry about that. Let me get a better view. Well, the top of the piston looks really good. The rest looks really nasty. There's been huge deposits of oil and stuff sitting in here. I don't know what he did. This particular mower has got a feature where you can fold the handle up, tip it way up on its back, and store it that way over the winter. So I'm guessing what they did is they did that with all of the oil up in there, and it just completely dried out or whatever. But it's pretty nasty. I think I'm going to use a little seafoam in this one this weekend, take it out, let it run. It doesn't burn any oil. I've run it quite a bit. It smoked like crazy when all the oil was in the exhaust ports and in the carburetor intake and everything. But this warrants a little bit more work. I'm going to pull the head off here and then we'll take a look at that. But I think that's going to do it for now. I'm running out of batteries again on my camera. Stay tuned. Had a long winter of getting nothing done, but I got quite a few projects stacking up here now. I will get back to some carb syncing on my XS1100 and things like that. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one.